Hi guys, this is Connie from Connie's Nails and Creative Creations. Today I am taking part in a challenge that is called Dollar Tree DIY Halloween Challenge. This challenge was put on by Brittany Allen DIY Crafts and Actually Alli DIY. Now, all the information is going to be down in the description box so that you can go there, all their links to the playlist, so you can watch all the other creators, as well as the links to Allie and Brittany's channels will be there as well. Also, if you could give me a note, or if you can, okay, start over. Okay, if you want to hit the notification bell, so that so you are notified every time that I upload a video, as well as if you could give me a thumbs up, and if you can subscribe. I sure would appreciate that if you could subscribe. And also, don't forget to go down and leave me a message, even if it's just a couple of words. I don't mind. I like to read them, and I always comment back. So, if you guys just want to head right over there for the rest of the video, enjoy. Okay, I decided to do this. It's all from the Dollar Tree. So I got some foam core that I cut in strips. I used a ruler and I got it as straight as I could. And I cut 2 small pieces and 2 large pieces. Then I took the calendar out of the, I took the pumpkin patch piece out of the calendar. Let's get this right. Okay. Then I grabbed my burnt umber and I dry brush it on all of the pieces that I cut from the foam core, and I distressed it to where it looked like wood. I did all 4 pieces of that. Then when I was done with that, I grabbed the calendar piece and I was just kind of laying it out, and that's just the cardboard from the calendar, and I'm using my spray adhesive, and I placed that down on there. And then I ended up trimming the little bit off of those 2 edges. It was a little too big. And then I took the pieces of the strips and I started laying it out to figure out exactly how I was going to put it together. And I went ahead and I glued it together. But it was the same size as the calendar. So I grabbed another larger piece of foam board, and I put that down and I glued it down to the foam core so that the frame had something to hook onto, as well as the calendar. So I went ahead and I got that all glued down. And then I had to take my X-Acto knife and I had to trim the edges where it was sticking out. I wanted to wait to do that before, I didn't want to hook it together before after I cut it. So I went ahead and got that all trimmed up. Then I put a piece of jute on the back to hang it. Got that all secure. Then I flipped it over. Well, I guess I was still working. There I go. Flipped it over. A little too early. Oh well. Okay, so I got some burlap ribbon. This is the only thing that came from Dollar General instead of Dollar Tree. I didn't have any just plain burlap, so I just made a simple bow. Just 2 loops and 2 tails. I grabbed some floral wire and I hooked that together once I had the bow right where I wanted it. I tied that, and I couldn't quite get it tight enough, so I grabbed my needle nose pliers and I tightened it up really tight. And then I took the two ends and I dovetailed them. And I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put them. Was I going to put the bow at the corner, the top, or at the bottom? And I decided that the top would be covering up too much of the word pumpkin. So I said, no, that's not going to work. So I decided to put it on the bottom. So I went ahead and I glued that to the bottom. And I have some leaves, the maple leaves from the Dollar Tree that came in this set. And I was gluing those on. I put two underneath there, and I was struggling a little bit. I couldn't see them that well, so I figured, well, I'll take care of that. I'll go ahead and put it in there, and you could see it a tiny bit. But then I grabbed some more, two more, and I put them on the top. And I thought, okay, now you can see them. I grabbed these two little white daisies, or sunflowers. They came from a pick that I got from Dollar Tree a couple of years ago. And I went ahead and I just hot glued those right on top of that bow there. And then I thought, oh, there's something missing. So I grabbed two of the green leaves from that pick, and I went ahead and I hot glued them underneath the bow so that it was sticking out, and I liked that much better. That gave it a much better look than just not having anything there at all. And then I poofed it up a little bit, and I really enjoy the way it ended up looking. Then I decided I need a couple more maple leaves. So I put one on top of each one of the green where it was showing, and that gave it a lot more dimension. Make it look more like the fall into, October, which is Halloween. And you go to the pumpkin patch for your pumpkins. And there you go. I hope you guys liked it. And please have a blessed day. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.